Hi, it says the first question says, who are you? Well, I'm a wife. Me and my husband have been together for 9 years. Out of those 9, I've been married 4. Um, I am a mother to 2 beautiful fur babies. They are my dogs. I have a Shih Tzu Chihuahua who is 2. Her name is Gracie Lynn. And I have a Border Collie Lab, and her name is Lily, and she's 8 years old. I am an aunt to a beautiful little over 1 year old. I am a sister. I am a cousin. I am a daughter. And I'm just Alex. So the next question says, what is your professional background? I received my associates from a community college in Ohio back in 2015. I did 1 semester at IUPUI for elementary education, realizing that I definitely did not want to be in the school system and that 5-year-olds and below was just the right fit for me. And now I'm here at Ball State. This is my second semester at Ball State. I'm majoring in both my I'm majoring in hopes to get my bachelor's in a not the elementary, the early childhood program with a minor in special education. Um, Let's see, what am I doing now professionally? Well, I've been with my company for about 4 years in May. When I started there, I was an assistant discovery preschool program, which was working with 2-year-olds. Then I moved up to the lead teacher for the older 2-year-olds, which is still in discovery preschool. Then I was the lead infant teacher for infant 2, which are 6 months to a year. Then after that, I took a break from teaching and I moved up to Michigan for about half a year. Me and my husband did with our dogs. I was an assistant director up there. And then we moved back to Indiana. We moved back to Indiana and I put the assistant directing on hold because I wanted to focus on school. So now I'm currently the lead teacher for young TK, which stands for transitional kindergarten, and that just means where their birthdays fall, they didn't make the cut to make it into kindergarten, so they have to do another year. So I teach that with another teacher, and actually today we got great news that we're going to break down the wall in our classroom and make one big whole transitional kindergarten class, which is super exciting. Number 3 says, what is something interesting about yourself or your life that you can share with us? Well, I do competitive darting. Actually, in February, I'll be gone 2 weekends out of the month to do some darting around Indiana. And then another exciting thing is that my husband and I are taking a 2-week cruise at the end of April, beginning of May, to Europe. So we've both never been, so we're super excited. I know it's right during the middle of finals week, so I'm going to be taking my laptop with me and working on that. So I'm super excited and I can't wait for that. It says, what number 4 is, what prior experience, if any, have you had with learning, teaching, and using emergent literacy? Well, I've always been big on dictations in my classroom. I always like to dictate what the children are saying. And the older they get, like in my TK classroom now, I use a lot of sentence strips and I will write down what they said and I write it on a piece of paper and then I'll have them transfer it onto a sentence strip. Or if they're not sure how to write the letters, I'll take a yellow highlighter, and let them take a marker and trace them. And then sometimes I'll dot letters. Excuse me. So I do love that. I'm trying to get better and getting back into the habit of labeling all my things. Right now, it's sad to say that my classroom has fell out of the emergent literacy for a while, and so I'm super excited, which kind of ties into question number 5. It says, what's your specific goals for this class? Is that I'm excited because my book should be coming in tomorrow, and I bought the book so I can keep it in my classroom to reference the things that we learn there and bring it back into my class. Um, so I'm hoping that I can do that. I'm hoping that what I can learn here as I'm trying to learn, I want to learn how to do the sight words, and how I can incorporate more sight words with my children, because it seems right now that's my big struggle I'm having with them, is they're not comprehending the sight words that are giving. Um, so that's my biggest goal is I'm trying to work on with them. And that's about it. So, bye.